Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lucid, and we've got another turn for you here in Mountain Arena. Last episode was pretty cool. We saw a really cool battle between Tirnanog and Agartha, and I was definitely rooting for You Can't Make Me Wear Pants. We also saw the final stand of Machaca, and they've only got a couple provinces left. It looks like there's... Oh, did they get it? Oh, he took it. We don't see the maybe Machaca attacked somewhere else because I thought that was the last province Machaca had. I guess not. But anyway, we saw the kind of the last fight of Machaca, and we have Yomi and Ubar squaring off. Their big battles are yet to come, and of course Mictlan is vulturing all of the Niflheim stuff. So lots of things happening. Message from Mictlan. Apparently Niflheim violated our understanding regarding no temples in the Sarmatia region. This is ruinous for me, since even one candle east of Sarmatia's capital is going to slowly freeze Sarmatia itself. And I have no simple way to remove that candle, since my priest can't preach, and I really don't want my dominion in Sarmatia itself. I see they're one turn from finishing a fortress in the province with that temple, so I'm attacking this turn while it's still possible for me to siege down that fort efficiently. So we'll actually go and look at this real quick, because I'm not sure about this. This is the fort, I think, with the temple in it that he says violated the understanding. And I'm like, really? That, like, this would have had to have been spelled out really, really explicitly. And I don't know how well they spelled it out, but like, if I have a fort, like, if we're making an agreement where I give you a capital, and you tell me this like little shit fort that I get, I can't even put a temple in it. It's not a very good partnership. I mean, I think it was a really weird partnership to start with, but I would not be surprised if Niflheim didn't have the same understanding. Niflheim declaring war on omniscience. Excellent. We get a message from Tirnanog. Well, I'm 2 for 2 so far, but I don't know what to do to keep a trampling giant from retreating. The last time, I'm sure I could have killed the god if... I could have killed the god if I could have kept it still. Okay, got it. But alas, I have no idea what to do about it. Hopefully, I can keep this up for the long term. Okay? I also have something... Bane Venom Charming 96 with the Demon Gate. I don't have experience with that site and events, but I know the problem and events to know if the problem is beyond the province or if it's something I can do about it. Anyway, I'm sure it's something he'll tell me in the video. Which province was it? 96. Okay, there's a Demon Gate here. I'm not exactly sure which event it is. There is an event where you get a hidden demon stack in the province. And one of the guys that's hiding in it, I think it's a Heliophagus that has the Reaper ability, which is what caused the Bane Venom charm. So to get it out, you just patrol it. All right, but it's like Fiends of Darkness and like a Heliophagus. So it's not a... You want like an army there, I think, if you patrol them out. This is from my memory, right? Like, I haven't... We'd have to go look at it, the actual event chain, because I probably got some details wrong. Yeah, okay, so that's that. So let's actually start with Mictlan, because we were over there first. He takes out these humans. We see the first Aussie. Let's just take a look at what they look like with this bless on them. So they've got 10 protection, which is 4 more than their natural protection. They've got fire resistance 10, but -5 from the bark skin. Strength 6, blood surge 3. So they're not exceptionally killy. I mean, they're pretty killy. But they're going to be a lot more killy once they kill something. So let's see if we get to see that. Yeah, this is the problem, though, without having a critical mass of Aussies is they die. Like, you kind of need enough Aussies that... Like, you have 2 in each tile and they surround everything. Yeah, not for all applications, but I'm just saying, like, these were kind of lucky they didn't die. But it's kind of like getting Aussies off the ground. You have to be really careful about using them in like this. Anyhow. Oh, we didn't really look at them once they got some blood surge kills. Yeah, that's pretty spooky. 17 attack, 3 damage. I can't even talk, guys. 317 attack, 25 plus damage attacks. That's a lot. Murder kitties are scary. Yeah, so he's taking this. Not looking good for Niflheim. I would be frustrated if I were Niflheim with this, but if they had a very clear agreement that he broke, I can understand it. He's got a Hydromancer with the Water Elemental. That is Master Gibber. Okay, cool. Yeah, and Niflheim has Hell Scales too, so I can understand why he wouldn't want Niflheim's Hell Scales spreading out this way either, in addition to just the Cold Dominion. The thing he's worried about is if this province gets cold, then he can't enter and exit this way. So, okay, they probably did specifically talk about this, because if there are candles here and it spreads here, then, yeah, he can't enter or leave anymore, which would be a major problem. So, I actually think that probably was very explicitly communicated, like not even in this fort. Anyhow. Yeah. I mean, this is what was obvious before this was an enormous win for Mictlan. It's continuing to be such. Vanheim loses 2 Van Heers and a PD dump. There were 2 Niefel Jarls here last turn. I have no idea where they went. No, there were 3 Niefel Jarls. But instead there's 2 Geiges. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. But we don't have... yeah, we don't have any cool battles. That's unfortunate. I don't think there's anything else to look at here. Mictlan, yeah, okay, next column. Ubar and Yomi, do they have a showdown at last? The Bakemono reappear. I was thinking the Bakemono might show back up this way, but they're over this way. Oh no. Ubar attacking the Independence and losing. I think it's the Circle Master province. Yeah. No, did you lose the commanders? Oh, all the commanders routed. I don't think they would have won even if the commanders didn't rout, but that's an extra zinger. He moved back. He didn't want to take a fight. He wasn't ready. So he went and hit this, but which is strange to do if you don't feel ready to take a fight yet, but moved the main army back. Meanwhile, these guys attack here. Oh. The Shaitan bump into a Dione. Ooh, 2 Dione. One has a copper plate. I mean, these guys have magic weapons, so you don't even have to put anything on them. And they have Spirit Sight. And Fear. They don't give a fuck about these dudes. And so, yeah, everything died in the retreat. Total loss. Yikes. Hinnom Scout. Yomi taking this back. This is why I don't like deep raiding, guys. Like, he didn't gain anything from this. He denied a tiny bit of income to Yomi, but was risking important shit. Go ahead and give it a yikes. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. I mean, deep raiding is something Ubar does, right? But that doesn't mean you should do it if you follow. You know, Ubar's got a really good gym income. They've got a great position still. But what we haven't seen is how they're going to deal with these Dione. And the answer usually, I mean, I think he's got a baseline, very good strategy. Blow everything up with archers and flaming arrows. And then the thing he's missing is he's like, let's do the just crosses. Just Man's Crosses or whatever. It's like, no, you need motherfucking Holy Scourges. And ideally, you buff up the dudes too. Like Iron Skin or whatever who are going to carry it so they don't immediately melt to Dione. Temper Flesh even. Bunch of things you could do. So this may look like Ubar's losing a lot of ground, but really this is going to be decided by a big fight. I think the way this plays out is Yomi wins by having Ubar make a mistake. Because, like, Ubar has to do very specific things to counter Yomi here, which is usually kind of the reverse. Like, normally it's like you have to do very specific things to counter Ubar, like the Jin killing stuff. But in this case, I think it's like you have to do very specific things to kill these Dione. And if you don't do it, like, the archers and shit aren't going to do it. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it's interesting. I don't think, like, if Yomi's like, whatever, I'm going to just gather my forces and march at you. If Ubar has the counters, I think they're in for a very, very bad time. So this is going to be really, I really am interested to see how this plays out, but we'll just have to wait a few more turns. Hinnom. Ooh, these guys decided to take a throne. They lose 6 Warriors of the 5 Elements. There's a bunch of big fire elementals. Okay, let's see what throne it was. Throne of Bureaucracy. Kind of shit, because you get 100 income. I'm sorry, you get order, but you lose 100 income. Ideally, you get this throne in like a wasteland or something, but they got it in a nice farmland, so it's going to deny all the income from this province, but I'm honestly not even sure if it's worth... Depends really how much you want that scale. May or may not be worth taking right now, because he's not very big. Once you're really big, the 100 income's a lot less than 1 order scale, but right now I think it actually may be better to leave it unclaimed. They might have reached a peace agreement because Hinnom has decided to move up instead of to attack. And Tianchi attacked here with a very small force. Oh no, but he did ping this. This ping suggests they did not reach an agreement. So we'll see. There's a little bit more time for Hinnom to do something. We see some Ratfight Warriors and a Melkwort. Not the answer. These are not the droids I was looking for. What I'm looking for is you don't want to make high valuable stuff which is going to get murdered by these very killy sacreds. You want archers and chaff to distract these dudes while your archers kill them. Here he attacked with... We'll see what's in this army. He's got some archers, but you don't need these elite archers. You need, like, budget-ass archers. It's gonna be risky. Gonna be real risky. And he's still got 2 indies he hasn't cleared out in his cap circle. Which, you know, it's not a ton, but it's a little bit. You know, it could be sites here, a bunch of things. So, like, when this is going bad on the outside, not having cleared everything out on the inside, you know, it hurts a little bit. That's about that. So we've covered that column. Coming over to the Lanka Machaka, he got this. Oh, this was another Machaka province, and he tried to take this one but failed. That's why we didn't get the message saying Machaka's been finally defeated. But I'm sure this will go in a turn or two. There are a lot of demons, my friends. Like, Lanka must be winning the score graph for army. Oh, Mictlan is. But Lanka must be in a close second. Yeah. But a lot of Mictlan stuff is actual trash. Like slaves, I think. Right? Where's Mictlan? 60 slaves. Yeah. I think in terms of like units that can actually... Like I would rather have... I mean, the slaves are actually the worst. Right? Like, I would rather have soulless in combat. I mean, slaves are just... I mean, soulless are bad, but slaves are horrible. But yeah, Yeah, he's got just a tremendous amount of army. So I expect what he's going to do is take this throne, maybe take another throne. I'm not sure which one. Maybe this one or something. And get ready to participate in this war. But I don't think he wants to participate super soon. I bet you he wants to like power up for a second. Because he was like all in here, right? So he's probably really shit on research. Probably like one of the worst in research. Okay, no, he's kind of more middle of the pack than I thought. But he's definitely not winning any races. But yeah, I bet you he wants to get a bit of a blood economy going. Get some research happening. Like do a little bit... and hope that that will set him up for a clean and decisive war here against whoever he has to fight as a result of this. Or possibly he may decide he needs to like go interfere with Mictlan or something else. So anyway, that's going to be interesting, but that's that. And, oh goodness. Oh, he pings. Okay, because I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he would lose this. The elves have snuck, though. They are not to be seen. I don't know where they went. But presumably, Agartha's just going to attack out. Hopefully, he doesn't get defeated in detail. Hopefully, he stays together and pushes forward. But we will see, as they say. And I think that's it. We'll see you next time, guys. I'm going to keep these short and sweet until, well, and that's just how we'll do it. Short and sweet episodes. So tune in next time, see what happens. Take care.